not an easy catch, but he does well enough to take it inches off the ground. And again, maybe that, Lenny, will be what energizes this Bangladeshi side.
So Rashad Hussain has picked up the first wicket by a bowler. We've seen a very good knock from Andre's house. How entertaining that was, Brian, in the scope of some classy looking shots through the offside from Andre's house.
Very entertaining. Now, what I think you're going to have to pay attention to, in fact, I'm not exactly sure. Maybe they're checking the replay to see if that carried. Okay, so there we see the signal from umpire Bandeker, noting that Andreas House is still on the infield, so hasn't gone off of the field. And I think the umpires are going to want to take a look at this.
Yes, Brian, part of the playing conditions decided by this series, they're not players' review. Umpires are inclined to have a second look by the third umpire and the referral system put in place. And so we're still waiting on that confirmation. If it's a positive one, House is gone.
Well, neither one of us is playing the role of third or TV umpire today, Lenny, but for me, this looks like a clean catch, taking a couple of inches off the ground. And he does well, not only to complete the catch, but then to roll over to elevate the ball in the air so that there's no chance of it dragging on the ground. For me, this is a clean catch. It'll be interesting to see what the final decision is, but for me, that looks like it's out.
So I want to think Vijay Malela is the out. The red light comes on, and that's not a good sign for Andre's house. 65 for 2.
House, unfortunately, needing to visit the red light district in this match because it's to the point where the is on in that context. It's not a good sign for you as a batter. But again, it emphasizes that that was a really brilliant catch by Mustafizur. Again, known more for his exploits with the ball than in the field, but he does really well here. Picks up a really, really sharp catch.
So Aaron Jones walks to the middle. And he comes in here with 89 of 69 balls. And Brian, I'll go back to some of your words. Can this spark a revival here for this Bangladeshi team with time running out?
There's still obviously plenty of batting to come. Nitish Kumar, I would think, would be the next man in. Still have Corey Anderson. Harmeet Singh is a big hitter. Even Jesse Singh can come and throw his bat around. So there's plenty of batting resources for the Americans, not to mention the fact that Stephen Taylor is still at the other end, 24 from 23.
Talk from Stephen Taylor. He's been quite patient, but he's played a couple of big shots. Stephen Taylor, 1-6 and 1-4. Oh, that's a very good ball, hitting the outside edge of it. Jones is back.
Great delivery. I think you'll agree with me that Aaron Jones is one of the better players of spin in the American lineup. But it's not an easy feat to go past the leg spinner, getting that ball to go past the outside edge. Watch out for that fielder slip. Middle of your screen, top left.
And Brian,
those balls turning away from the right-hander will bring that fielder into play.
And Brian, you get the feeling that this chase could suit Aaron Jones, but not so fast. Couple of ripper from Rashad Hussain. That comes to a close. 9 gone, 65 for 2.
हेलो दोस्तों, अगर आपको लाइव
So 89 needed from 66 balls. Stephen Taylor out in the middle, still on 24. Jones has just joined him. And if you wanted to know, the couple of wickets Monank went by the run-out route for 12, and not too long ago Andre's house looked pretty well, all set, but then he got out for 23, Brian.
Said it a couple times, Bangladeshis need wickets.
Cut away. That's a lovely shot from Stephen Taylor. Can't be the man just by the ring as Shakib Ohol Hassan comes back into the attack.
Shakib Al Hassan, 1 over for 8 runs. This is now his second over. Ball the first over from the other end. beating the dose this time getting it past that man at backward point. Deep point is able to cut that one off, but Stephen Taylor looking relatively unbothered so far. Lenny, we're looking now for Stephen Taylor to start pushing toward a big score. 24 from 24, make that 25 from 25 with one boundary. Get the sense that he's still only in second gear, still plenty of runs to get with.
Yeah, when you look at Stephen Taylor, the only Centurion for the U.S. at the T20 international level. Got 101 against Jersey and Zimbabwe not too long ago in 2022. And he's batting with Aaron Jones. A record for a second wicket partnership for the U.S. at the international men's T20 level. Jones comes down the track, reaches the left arm spin, still 88 to win, Brian.
Interesting, because we said it earlier, he's a very good player of spin, but he's dealing with one of the world's best here in Shakib Al Hassan.
Quiet stuff. Very good bowling from Shakib, very experienced. We talked about how many players from Bangladesh would have played at the top level for so long. So the 10th over comes to a close, so 10 gone to 66 for 2.
One run from that over, that is the end of over number 10. We'll have a short drinks break. Back on the other side.